Hi everyone, my name's Abby. I'm one of the co-founders here at VerifyEd. There are 3 activities you need to do in order to start issuing credentials on our platform. The first one is creating the courses you want to issue credentials for. The second one is designing what you want the certificate template to look like. And the third one is providing the data of the learners you want to issue the certificates to. In this video, I'm going to take you through step 1, which is creating a course. So once you log into your dashboard, just navigate over to the Courses tab, which is what you're seeing here, and click the Create New Course button. Here you'll see a form and it is asking you for 2 bits of required information, the course name and the course description. Everything else it's asking you for here is just optional. So if you have it, add it in, but if you don't worry about it. I'm just going to go ahead and add in the name and the description now. I'm now going to add in a link to the course page. What this means is when the credential is shared online by your learners, anyone that views that credential will be able to click on that link and return back to your website and read about the course. So if you do have a specific page on your site to do with your course, add it in there. It's a really handy way to create awareness about your courses. The next thing is just add in a course code, and then how long it takes to complete the course. So in this case, it's an 8-week course. So I'm just going to select 8 weeks. And I'm not going to set an expiry date on here. This is optional. If you're a first aid provider and you're doing training courses, typically the credential will expire after a year. So you would set 1 year here, and it will mean that any credential that is issued on our platform will have a message after a year to say that it's expired. Once you're happy with the information that you've added here, just press next. And then what VerifyEd will do here is actually present you with some of the skills that your learners could have achieved from doing your course. Just review those. If anything doesn't make sense, just press the minus button and it will delete them. You can also add in other skills. If you think anything is missing, just press the add button and then type in what you want there. And then for every skill, you should add an understanding level. We have a 1 to 4 level system. So 1 is just exposed to the concept, through to 4 being mastered the skill. So you will need to set an understanding level for each skill that the student gains through doing your course. Typically, we say that sort of level 3s and 4s are reserved for if they're practicing it every day in their day-to-day jobs. Typically, online courses, that sort of thing, it's normally a 1 or a 2 level understanding level. So just be conscious of that and be aware that it will obviously impact the sort of reputation of your organisation if you say that someone has mastered a skill when actually they're not, they've only just been exposed to the concept. So I'm going to set the understanding levels here. And I'm going to delete that one out and then just review it. Once you're happy, click next. And then here you can add in any other information about your course. This could be the location of where it takes place, if it's sort of online or in person, anything you want really that you want to add in there. And what that means, it will display below the credential when the learner receives it. For the purpose of this example, I'm not going to add anything in. I'm just going to click finish. And then the course has been saved. So if I go back to my dashboard and go to the courses tab, you will see that that course that I've created is showing there, which is great. The second way you can create courses on VerifyEd is to do an import. This is great if you've got multiple courses that you want to create quickly rather than creating them one by one. So again, in your courses tab, just press the Start Import button and this will actually prompt you to download our CSV template. So if you click that button, the file will download to your computer there. When you open it, it will look a little bit like this. So what you'll see is the headings along here, which you should recognize. So the name of the course, the description, and then everything else you can see is the optional information. So you've got your course code that you can add in, the link or the URL to your course page on your website, the duration, so how long the course takes to complete, if the credentials should expire after a certain amount of time, what skills are gained through the course, and also the skill levels for each of the skills. Like with setting up a course individually, you only need to provide the name and description for the course. Everything else is optional. For each course, you just input a new row. So you can see here that I've created 4 different courses, and each row shows the details of each of those courses. For the skills, you can add in as many skills as you like. Typically, we say 3 to 5 skills per course, and you just denote the differences between the courses with a comma here. And likewise, for the skill level, you'll see there's commas between each of the skill levels. So if in this example, what I'm saying here is networking has a skill level of 1, and resilience there has a skill level of 2. I hope that's clear. If you want to add in any additional information about the course, you can do so just by adding another column. So for example, if I want to say where these are located, I can put in location and say that these are all online courses. And then once you're happy with it, you just download, save the CSV file in however you do that, and then return back to VerifyEd and then just upload the CSV file here, which is what I'm doing. And then what you'll see is the courses have been automatically created for you in bulk, which is saves you a bit of time rather than completing them one by one. If you go into any of them, you can just edit them and you can see that it represents all the information that I provided in the CSV file. So you can see all the skills have been populated there with the understanding levels that you would expect. And then you can just review it and then edit it if you want to. If you're happy, you can just save it. And that's all it takes to create a course. If you are looking to automate all of this, you can do so. I'll cover it in another video, but you can just head to our automation tab here and you'll see that we have APIs for you to just automate all of the course creation and also the credential issuance when you get to that point. Thanks for listening.